Hi there viewers and gamers alike out there. Welcome back to another Dueling Book video. I'm your co-host, Austin Lawrence. Before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Today, we're looking at my Final Fantasy themed Warriors of Light Archetype. And without further ado, let's get started on this. As always, we'll start alphabetically with Warrior of Light Alchemist. He's a level 4 light spellcaster monster with 1,000 attack and defense. Now that's the following effect. Add one Warrior of Light spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. Warrior of Light Bard. Level 4 light spellcaster monster with 1,500 attack and defense. Has the following effect. When this card is summoned, all Warrior of Light monsters control gain 1,000 attack. Warrior of Light Beastmaster. Level 4 light warrior monster with 1,500 attack and defense. It has the following effect. Target one monster your opponent controls. Take control of it for 3 turns. Warrior of Light Black Mage. Level 4 Dark Spellcaster monster with 1,300 attack and defense. And has the following effect. This card is only traded as a Warrior of Light and a Black Magic card. Once per turn, add one Black Magic card from your deck to your hand. Oh, dang it. Hold on. Warrior of Light Blue Maze. Level 4 light spellcaster monster with 900 attack, 600 defense, and that's the following effect. Target one card your opponent controls. This card gains the targeted card till the end of your turn. I'll use this effect of Warrior of Light Blue Mage once per turn. Warrior of Light Dark Knight. It's level 4 Dark Warrior monster, 1,500 attack, 2,000 defense. And it's the following effect. Pay 500 life points. And if you do, this card gains 500 attack. When this card destroys a monster by battle, gain 500 attack. You can reuse these effects of Warrior of Light Dark Knight once per turn. Moment, please. Warrior of Light Dragoon. It's a level 4 Dark Warrior monster, 1,500 attack, 2,000 defense. It has the following effect. This card can attack the opponent directly. Warrior of Light Gambler. Level 4 Light Warrior monster, 1,500 attack and defense. It has the following effect. Roll a dice. If you do, activate one the following effects. Moment, please. Facts. Based on the result of the roll. 1. Add one Warrior of Light card from your deck to your hand. 2. Summon one Warrior of Light monster from your hand or deck. 3. Add one Black Magic spell card from your deck to your hand. 4. Add one White Magic spell card from your deck to your hand. 5. Target one Warrior of Light Black Magic or White Magic card in your graveyard, shuffle into your deck, and if you do, draw one card. 6. Draw 3 cards and discard 2. Can we use each effect of Warrior of Light Gambler once per turn? Warrior of Light Geomancer. Pick one attribute. All Warrior of Light monsters you control become the selected attribute. All monsters selected an attribute gain 1,000 attack. Warrior of Light Knight. A level 4 Light Warrior monster with 2,000 attack and defense, and has the following effect. If opponent declares an attack on a Warrior of Light monster, send this card in the graveyard. And if you do, the target Warrior of Light monster is not destroyed. Moment, please. And any damage dealt is halved. Warrior of Light Machinist. Level 4 Light Warrior monster with 2,000 attack, 1,500 defense, and does the following effect. When this card declares an attack on a machine type monster, the battle damage your opponent receives is doubled. Warrior of Light Monk. Level 4 Light Warrior monster with 2,000 attack and defense, and has the following effect. When the Warrior Light monster targets for attack, discard a card. If you do, the attacking monster is destroyed instead. Warrior of Light Ninja. Level 4 Light Warrior monster, 1,500 attack, 1,000 defense, has the following effect. This card is not treated as a ninja card. Add 1 Warrior of Light spell or trap in your deck to your hand. Go use this effect of Warrior of Light Ninja once per turn. Warrior of Light Paladin. Level 4 Light Warrior monster 2,000 attack and defense. That's the following effect. We'll use each effect of Warrior of Light Paladin once per turn. 1. Pass on 1 Warrior of Light monster from your graveyard. 2. Destroy 1 monster your opponent controls. Warrior of Light Ranger. Level 4 Light Warrior monster, 1,500 attack, 1,000 defense, and has the following effect. Can use the following effects of Warrior of Light Ranger once per turn. 1. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. 2. Target 1 spell or trap card your opponent controls, destroy it. Warrior of Light Red Maids. Level 4 Light Magical Light Monster, 1,500 attack, 1,500 defense, and has the following effect. Draw 2 cards, and if the cards are Black Mage or White Mage cards, you can activate them from your hand. Can we use this effect of Warrior of Light Red Mage once per turn? Hold on.
Are you done? No. Oh, shit.
Warrior of Light Summoner. Level 4 Light Spellcaster Tuner monster with 1,200 attack, 1,500 defense, has the following effect. Once per turn, you can have 1 summon magic spell card deck to your hand. If this... Hold on. If this card is used as material for an extra deck monster, it gains the following effect. If it is Fused and Synchro XE summoned, this card can't be destroyed by battle. Warrior of Light Thief. Level 4 Light Warrior monster with 300 attack and 1000 defense. And has the following effect. Target one spell or trap card in your opponent's hand. Add it to your own. You can only use this effect with Warrior of Light Thief once per turn. Warrior of Light Warrior. Level 4 Light Warrior effect monster and 1900 attack, 1500 defense. And has the following effect. This card declares an attack and inflict double the battle damage. Warrior of Light White Maids. Level 4 Light Spellcaster monster with 13 attack and defense. And has the following effect. This card is always treated as a Warrior of Light and White Magic card. Once per turn, you can add one White Magic card from your deck to your hand. Now, time to cover the Black Magic spell lineup. Starting with the Blizzard series. Starting from the lowest number, Blizzard. Black Magic Blizzard. Normal spell with the following effect. Target one monster your opponent controls. The target can not attack during your opponent's next battle phase. Next up, Black Magic Blizzara. Target up to 2 monsters your opponent controls. The target monster cannot attack for 2 turns, and their effects are negated. Next up, the final level, Black Magic Blizzards. Target up to 3 monsters your opponent controls. The target monster can attack for 3 turns, and their effects are negated. Now it's time for the Fire series. Black Magic Fire. Normal spell with the following effect. Inflict 500 points of damage to your opponent. Black Magic Fire. Inflict 1,000 points of damage to your opponent. Pirates. Inflict 1,500 points of damage to your opponent. Oh, dang it. Why do I keep doing that? Hold on. Now it's time for the Thunder spell lineup. Black Magic Thunder, normal spell with the following effect. Destroy one spell or trap card your opponent controls. Thundura. Destroy 2 spell or trap cards your opponent controls. Then Thundura destroys up to 3 spell or trap cards your opponent controls. Now it's time for some White Magic spell lineup. Now we got 2 of these, so White Magic Cure, gain 500 life points. And White Magic Race, they'll summon 1 Warrior of Light monster from your graveyard. Then there's also Summon Magic, which is basically an archetypal polymerization. Then there's a solitary spell card in the lineup, that being Random Encounter. This card is always treated as a Warrior of Light card. When your opponent summons a monster, only 1 monster your opponent controls can attack during the next battle phase. And then, last but not least, we have the Esper Extra deck monster lineup. Starting alphabetically, we have the big final boss monster of the deck, Behemoth King of the Espers. It's a Link 3 Light Dragon Link monster with 4,500 attack and arrows pointing all down. It requires 3 Warrior of Light and or Esper monsters. That's the following effect. All Warrior of Light and Esper monsters you can discard points to gains 1,000 attack. If this card points to 3 Warrior of Light and or Esper monsters, destroy all cards your opponent controls. You can only use this effect of Behemoth King of the Espers once per turn. Garuda, Esper of Wind. A level 4 Winged Beast XYZ monster. It's a rank 4 Winged Beast XYZ monster with Red Eye stats. Requires 2 level 4 Warrior of Light monsters. That's the following effect. Attach 1 XYZ material from this card. If you do, destroy all spell or trap cards your opponent controls. Can we use this effect of Garuda, Esper of Wind once per turn. Ifrit, Esper of Fire. It's a level 8 Fire Fiend Synchro monster with Blue Eye stats. Requires 1 Warrior of Light Summoner plus 1 non-turn Warrior of Light monster. And has the following effect. Inflict 1,000 points damage for every Warrior of Light monster you control. Leviathan, Esper of Water. Level 8 Water Sea Serpent Fusion monster with Blue Eye stats. That's the following. Requires at least 2 level 2 Warrior of Light monsters. It's the following effect. Destroy 1 card in your opponent's graveyard for every Warrior of Light and Esper monster in your graveyard. Can we use this effect of Leviathan, Esper of Water once per turn? Ramuh, Esper of Thunder. It's a rank 4 Wind Thunder XYZ monster with Dark Magician stats. It requires 2 level 4 Warrior of Light monster and has the following effect. Detach 1 XYZ material from this card, and if you do, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Can we use this effect of Ramuh, Esper of Wind Thunder once per turn? Moment, please. Siva, Esper of Ice. Level 8 Water Spellcaster Fusion monster with Dark Magician stats. Requires at least 2 Warrior of Light monsters. That's a following effect. Must be first fusion summoned with the above materials with summon magic. But has all spell or trap cards your opponent controls. Can we use this effect of Siva, Esper of Ice once per turn? And last but not least, we have Titan, Esper of Earth. Level 8 Earth Rock Synchro monster with Blue Eye stats. Requires 1 Warrior of Light Summoner plus 1 non-turn Warrior of Light monster. Has the following effect. All Warrior of Light and Esper monsters are unaffected by your opponent's card effect. Moment, please. It seems we are going to stop here for the time being. Don't you worry. We're going to continue to pick up where we left off. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and tell what you guys think in the comments down below. And we'll see you guys next time.